Hi guys, today I have got another second-hand haul. I feel like it's been quite a long time since I did one of these, but they are probably my favourite videos to film and to edit and everything. I love second-hand shopping, I love charity shopping, I love vintage shopping, I love getting stuff on Depop, which is where quite a few of these bits are actually from. It's definitely one of those hauls where I kind of thought, okay, I've got loads and loads of stuff to show you, and then once I've actually laid it out, it's a bit like, oh, doesn't seem as much as I thought it was going to be, but hopefully I've got enough to talk about anyway. I'm going to start with the fashiony things, I think, that I picked up on Depop. So starting off with this is a stripy top from COS. I love stripes, I love stripy tops, and this is pretty much perfect for me. It's quite kind of structured and a little bit boxy. The sleeves are quite long but slightly cropped, and the actual top is slightly cropped as well. But just with high-waisted jeans, it's a really classic, simple look. I've been wearing it a lot lately. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen it a lot. It's one of those things where I feel like every photo that I've taken recently, I've been wearing this top, and that is just coincidence. I do have other tops that I wear, I promise. I think this was about £7.50 or something, including postage and packaging, which was really good. The girl who sold it to me was absolutely lovely, and I really like it. Something else that you may have already seen is this Brandy Melville jumper that, again, I picked up from Depop. I'm obsessed with Brandy Melville, but because the kind of shipping prices and things are quite large, and I don't live anywhere near London, well, I live about 2 hours away from London, and that is the only UK Brandy Melville store. I don't actually get to go in myself, so looking on eBay and Depop and things is the only way that I buy things. I bought this on Depop, I think it was about £15, and it's just this really slouchy, kind of dark grey, quite a loose knit. It's quite a fine knit as well, but it's just really comfy and really cosy. When the weather is sort of transitioning sort of between spring and summer and things, it's just a really nice one to throw on over the top of everything. I tend to just fold it up and pop it in my bag, and then when I'm out and about, if it gets a little bit chilly in the evenings or something like that, it's just a really nice slouchy jumper to throw on. I also bought some culottes, which again you will have seen if you follow me on Instagram. I'm not entirely sure how to wear them. These are going to be really difficult to show. They kind of come down to like just above my ankle. I am about 5'1", 5'2", so I'm quite short, and that's just how they fit on me. I don't think that they have a brand, as far as I know. No, the label's been cut out, so I'm not entirely sure where they're from. But yeah, I just quite like the trend. I like it on other people. I'm not so sure about it on myself. I think I'm just not entirely sure what to wear them with yet. I've been wearing them with stripes, obviously, and just my little New Balance trainers, but I feel like I want to get something else to wear with them. But I do like them. These were £7, again I think including postage, so that's really not bad. I was going to buy some from H&M, which were £50, but they didn't have my size when I went in and tried them on, and then when I got home I found these on the internet, and they're made of pretty much the exact same material, so I think it's it is always worth checking out second-hand on Depop and eBay and in charity shops and things like that. You never know what you're going to find. So the last clothing piece that I bought from Depop, I've actually since put back up for sale. I haven't actually worn these out, so I've put them up just a couple of pounds cheaper than what I bought them for, and it's these Levi jeans. These are the 550 jeans. They've got quite a tapered leg, and they're really flattering. I do really love them. They're in this kind of washed out black colour. They're gorgeous, and I really wish I didn't have to sell them. The only thing that puts me off them slightly is that they are a little bit snug. These are a size 6 petite, and I would probably say that they would fit around a 24, maybe 25 inch waist. I'm usually 25, 26, and I can get them on, but they are just a little bit snug to the point where I don't really feel very comfortable walking around in them, which is such a shame. I think if I do sell them, then I am going to try and find another pair, maybe an 8 petite, because they're just so nice and so comfy and so flattering, and they've got this really nice sort of slouchy fit to them. So yeah, I was really disappointed. Also on Depop, I went a little bit mad buying perfume samples. I don't usually buy samples because I find that if it's something that someone got sent for free and then they're kind of trying to sell it to somebody else and make money from it, I do think that is a little bit cheeky. But this one lady on Depop was selling 7 diptyque fragrance samples. I just wanted to see what they were like basically, and I love putting things like this in my handbag and just topping up my fragrance through the day if I need to. My favourite, I think, of the ones that I've tried so far, I don't even think that I have tried them all yet. It's probably Duson. I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm not entirely sure what is in it because it doesn't say on the sample size, but it's a really, really nice fragrance. I think that I've used this for about a week or so, and I've still kind of only just made it like about a quarter of the way through it, so you get quite a lot of use out of them. And I think, again, these were about £5 including postage, so really it was probably mainly the postage that I was paying for, so I didn't really mind that. Moving on to things that I bought in a charity shop. The first one isn't very summer appropriate, I have to admit. It is this big oversized, this was actually in the men's section I think, New York Jets jersey. I love things like this in the winter, especially just going to uni. If I've got a lecture early in the morning, I'll just throw it on with like some skinny jeans and some trainers and I'm good to go. I'm very, very low maintenance, especially first thing in the morning. So yeah, I just figured that in the winter this would be really nice and really slouchy, and also just with like my jammy bottoms on, if I'm sitting watching TV in the evening and it gets a little bit chilly or something. I just love stuff like this, and I think that it's a pretty cool thing to have. I also like the colours in it as well. Green is my favourite colour. The next two things are actually gifts that my boyfriend bought me, but they were from a charity shop, so I am going to include them in a video. The first one is this money box. This is a tortoise money box, which I just think is so sweet. It's a bit of like a private, I won't even say it's a private joke because there's not really a joke to it. We just both really like tortoises and it just meant a lot to me. I think that it's really sweet. This now sits on our lounge window. I love getting little things like this, little bric-a-brac things from around the house. I find that charity shops are just perfect for things like that. You can find bits that no one else is ever going to have, and yeah, I just thought it was really cute. I think it probably is handmade by somebody. He also came back with a big stack of magazines, which I'm really struggling to lift up. These are Oh Comely magazines. As you can see, I think that there is 7 here. And I've only read Oh Comely magazines, like the newer ones. I haven't got any of the older ones, and these are from 2011, some of them are from 2012 as well. And I just really, really love the magazine. I find it really inspiring. So many creative people in there, and yeah, it's just one of my favourites. I think aesthetically, I think the layout of them is really, really cool, and yeah, I just get a lot of inspiration from them. Lastly, I bought this little pot, which is currently holding my makeup brushes. I probably need to tip them out actually. It's just this little jar with like black spots on it. I have had 3 different pots in my main makeup collection. How to explain it? Basically, I keep my makeup collection and the things that I use every day in a little trumpet box. So I've had 3 different pots in that box for a long time because I've got so many brushes that I use on like a daily basis. I couldn't fit them all in one pot. This is the perfect size pot. That was a very long way around to get to that story. But yeah, this is just the perfect size pot. I think it's really cute. It's just this clear glass one. So I think that that is pretty much it for my second-hand shopping haul. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it as always, and I will see you guys soon.